Good morning, PCC. Just a quick update. We had a leadership meeting this week, and a couple things we want to keep you in the loop on, keep those communication lines open. One not so good, and then some really good things that are happening. To the not so good first is we've noticed significantly in the last couple of months, giving is down to the point where we have bills coming up and don't have money to cover them. Now this is very different that a time in our church when we had no money for the bills and bills weren't getting paid. We're not saying that, but we're noticing that giving is significantly down. And so when we talk about this, people always ask me, so why is giving down? And the reality is, I don't exactly know. I don't know why every person that maybe is giving less, but some of the reasons is simply costs. Costs are going up. It could be that. We know many people January and February were hit with extremely high utility bills, and so that plays in. People are away. That changes things. Speaking of change, life changes, job loss, job change. Those all play into it. And then the one nobody likes to talk about is people, if they're unhappy with how the church is run, or myself, will often give less or stop giving whatsoever. And if that's the case, please come talk to us. We don't want to leave things like that hanging in the air. And it's really not even to me about the giving. We just want people to be able to freely communicate how they're feeling. To the good stuff that's coming up. Good Friday. We'll start there. The youth, some of them don't know it yet, and Sherry and I came up with this idea of hosting an Easter egg hunt for our community on Good Friday, and so that's going to happen at 11 a.m. and we're inviting the youth to come there at 9:30 to help us prepare and guard the eggs from any cats or dogs that might be out in the community. And so but then we would love to see the church show up at 11 a.m. We understand that most of you aren't going to hunt for the eggs, but just to rub shoulders with our community, to draw near, and to just get our faces out in the community. It's often a good place where things like evangelism starts. Also, this Sunday, I need some youth to put up posters for this event. We need to get the word out and put it on social media and all those things. And so, please, we would love to have you come out for that. And then at 2:30 is our Good Friday service. And so we have some neat things planned for that as well. And then Easter Sunday, we have more planned. It's kind of a busy week. And so we're inviting people to come at 10 o'clock before the service starts. Bring muffins, fruit, cinnamon buns, and just have a time of just celebrating who Jesus is and what he's done for us. With that, one of the things I'm looking for the service is I need about 100 buns. And I know this is a big ask, and so if maybe some people could make a few and let me know. And now, here's the other complication, because of course I have to complicate it. I would love if they could be made fresh for Sunday morning. It would just go with part of the theme of what we're going for. And so we're looking for about 100 buns. And in fact, if someone out there wants to make 100 buns, I would pay you to do it. I would purchase the buns from you. So that's something we're looking for. Coming up in May 22nd, the camp is going to be coming to share with us what is going on out there and the exciting things. And there's some exciting things happening, so you're going to want to be part of that. On June 12th, this is a big one. Our building dedication PCC celebration, we know, got canceled back in the fall, and so we have restated that we're going to be doing this, and that's the date we picked. So June 12th, we need some people to help with that. This is we have a kind of couple 2-week window here to kind of get things planned and nailed down. And the big one is sending out invites. And so Janelle already has a poster she's working for and an invite. And so if you want some of those, there's people you want to invite, just let her know. If you would like to be part of calling pastors or those kind of things, former pastors of our, we need help with that. Also with that, there's some cleanup we need to do. You've noticed in the basement, I'm sure if you've been down there's some really big shelves. They need to go into the furnace room and the storage room, and we need to organize those rooms. It's kind of a shambles in there right now, and so we'd like some people to go in and do some cleanup and some organization. And then things like Brian and I have been talking, just the normal wear and tear of a church, the paint that needs to be touched up, and we have new baseboards that need to be painted and things like that. And so if you can be part of that, that would be great too. The one farther in advance that we want to make you aware of is July 3rd. the camp has asked me to speak that Sunday morning. That's their family week. And so our board thought this was a great thing that we can support the camp. And so I'll be speaking there that Sunday morning. And we're actually moving our church service out there. And so there'll be no service July 3rd at PCC. And we're going to keep talking about this because we know people forget really quick. And so no service July 3rd at PCC. It'll be moved out to the camp. One of the other things I wanted to, I have had just a great couple weeks here just connecting with people. And again, if you want to connect with me, I love to visit. I love to, to go for coffee. I don't drink coffee, I drink tea. But if you would like to be part of that, let me know. It's just been full weeks of this, and it is so good. It's part of ministry, and it's part of being a family. And so I don't want to forget anyone, and yet I don't want to intrude on people. If it's not something you're looking for, well, that's great too. But I would love to connect with you. So be blessed, PCC. See you Sunday.